What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the 3G1C podcast. We're gonna get serious with you today. Very serious.
Oh no.
We're gonna talk about our hopes and dreams and aspirations in life. Gio, I want you to take it first.
All right. Well, first, I don't know. I just want to say, like, we did the math, so this is uploaded on the 9th. This is recorded
You did math?
Yep.
December for once, right? December 27th. So this is recorded before 2021 has started. So if you're watching this, Happy New Year. First,
Happy
even though
New Year,
we're
I
like
guess.
a week-ish late. But
Only a day.
not necessarily like resolutions per se, but just like stuff that's like on your mind that you want to by this time, by December 30th of next year, what do you want to have that you don't have right now?
Yeah.
Happiness. And then we cut.
Yeah. I
That's
want to
it.
not kill myself.
Well, I guess I'll go first. Mainly, I guess just I don't know. It's funny because this year, the main like a lot of my goals per se, I guess, were just materialistic things, like things that I wanted.
Yeah.
The only thing that wasn't really materialistic was losing weight,
Yeah.
and I'm happy I did that. And I guess that's another. I guess next year is also a big thing that's gonna be hard for me is getting out of my diet and finding a mix between this like severe diet and how I was eating before,
Yeah.
and making that work within a gym schedule to really just
Yeah.
tighten up how I want.
Well,
my
are you like
physique
scared
to
that
be.
if you go off of keto, you're gonna like slide back or something?
Nah, it's not like I know a lot of people get that like fear,
Yeah.
but that's actually kind of an eating disorder, but
Damn.
nah, it's not that I'm afraid of going back. I just want, because I noticed, like, for example, right now I'm off my diet
Yeah.
and for until next week, and then once New Year's happens, I'll be off of it that day.
Yeah.
But I noticed that when I'm off of my diet, I just don't feel as good.
Yeah.
Obviously, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, for example, like we were waiting at my gate, and I'm like, here, I'm just gonna go run and put the keys back. If I was on my diet, I feel like I would have felt like 50% better doing that than I did. And like as I was running, I could like taste the stuff that I ate
Oh, really?
that wasn't
Yeah.
on my diet. And
That's
for,
disgusting.
for some reason on keto, like you don't have that. Like you almost feel like you don't eat, but like
Yeah.
but you don't feel hungry. It's like weird. You just always feel light. But that's a big part is just getting a diet, not necessarily a low carb diet, but just eating right.
Yeah.
You know. Other than that, and like hitting the gym consistently, having a good like balance between work, like money work, and then creative work.
Yeah.
Cause I think, and also like working out and shit. Cause like I definitely prioritized health this year,
Yeah.
which I'm not ashamed of, but it's definitely hard working a gym, an eating schedule, a working schedule, and a creative schedule all together.
For sure.
So
It's hard enough just to do one of those things alone.
yeah,
So
exactly.
fitting all three in, hell yeah.
So that's gonna be tough. Honestly, other than that, I mean, like, yeah, I could say happiness or like something.
Some broad spectrum.
Yeah.
like,
But
I want to meet a loose woman.
but honestly, I'm pretty happy with how. Okay, other than all the people dying, of course, I'm pretty happy
Yeah.
with how this year went. At least for me, it's probably one of the most detrimental years that I've had. Like in all aspects, physically, mentally, even financially, like just really honed in on everything. Maybe besides creatively,
Yeah.
that's probably like where at least I lacked the most. I wrote a lot, but I didn't really make too much. But that also comes with not being able to work with people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that I wanted to get that I just wasn't able to because of what happened. So like it's weird. Like usually at the end of my year I have like my goal list and I'm like, I feel pretty accomplished. But then now I'm looking at all the shit that I literally could not do,
Yeah.
and I'm like, although I couldn't, it just feels like an excuse even though it's not.
Yeah. Because of the pandemic.
Yeah,
It
like,
wasn't able to get done.
Because, I mean, they were materialistic things. Like, one of the things was literally I just wanted to go to Disneyland and build a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Well,
You could do that.
you could, yeah.
Oh,
They have, like, a custom shop. And then, like, I literally could not do that
Yeah.
because Disneyland was closed.
You were in Florida. You could have gone to Disney World.
I could have, and
Yeah.
honestly, really fucking contemplated that. But it just, one, you're in Florida already, so that's bad enough.
Yeah.
And two, you're going
Hey, why
into
you
an
trashing on
amusement
Florida?
park while-
You decided to go to Miracle Village instead. Just give it a look out.
yeah. They told me that was Disneyland. I don't know. The most magical place
There
on
were
earth.
a lot of little kids.
Fuck. You think there's actually kids that live there?
Fuck no.
They better.
They're better
They better
not,
not be.
bro.
But yeah, that's all I have so far. I mean, I think most of my goals, which is bad, rely on just getting materialistic shit because that usually helps some other aspect of my life.
Yeah.
I would like to get a car, but my issue is like if I have this thing where like I will not buy a car unless it's the exact car I want, and not necessarily has to be expensive, but just something that I would enjoy.
Yeah.
Cause I'm not gonna spend $3
Not
grand.
gonna settle.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get like a piece of shit Corolla from '96 that's gonna give me a bunch of problems. So, until that happens, you know, it's kind of just the materialistic. I need to just work on getting goals that aren't so materialistic and more just about accomplishing things. I know one thing is that I don't know how realistic this is gonna be, but I wanted to have a short film, at least one short film every month of the year.
That's
Oof.
tough.
Yeah, that's really tough. And like I have a lot written, it's just shooting it. But then also, shooting it is weird because the pandemic's still going on. It's not gonna go anywhere. So, I don't know. At least this time though, we know what we're heading into. As to
Yeah.
2019 to 2020, no one knew that this shit was gonna go off the rails
Yeah.
like this. Yeah. What about you guys?
You first.
You want me to go first?
You first.
Okay.
You know, you're so enthusiastic about bringing it up.
I mean, well, a lot of like this year, like my things were like, yeah, I know there's crazy people outside, bro.
Should invite him up.
I'm down. They could be our first
Let's
guest.
go. Well, not our first guest technically.
That's true.
There's a person behind the camera right there, our friend.
Yes.
You want to say hi? Yell hi.
Hello.
She's here to fact check us, so you guys don't have to. So when we bring up some facts,
Yeah.
Yeah. This way you guys could comment and give us suggestions in the comment section instead of giving a shit.
yeah.
So, no more
I've
of that.
given up on you guys personally.
Yeah.
But,
Shit.
But I mean-
That's why we started commenting ourselves.
We really did.
yeah. You don't want to build this up. We're gonna build ourselves up, bro. All right.
That's the spirit.
You gotta
Yeah.
fake it till you make it.
Yeah. I'm gonna start making up YouTube accounts, bro. I swear to God.
Oh no.
I'll just start commenting stupid ass shit.
Watch the other YouTube accounts blow up before we do.
So you were saying?
Oh, I mean, like a lot of my goals for like this year, I've essentially like accomplished because like a lot of them were like, I wanted to, because before I was like, not a loner, but like I didn't really like reach out to people or like try to like this podcast was a big part of like the like reaching out to friends and like seeing if we could like do something
Yeah.
and like create something that would like further, because once you make a podcast and you get out there and you start generating money from YouTube, like that's kind of it relieves a burden of like having to go to a 9 to 5, which like kind of crushes your soul essentially.
Yeah.
And like it gives you freedom to like work on other things,
Mm-hmm.
so like a lot of it was that, like, and truthfully this pandemic, it really did show me that it's like I realized what I really did want to do with like my life, and that's not, as much as I liked working in the kitchen, like that shit depressed me as like like so bad, bro. It's the work is like ridiculous, and I've seen what you have to do to get to the top in the kitchen, and it's, for me personally, I know you still want to do that, but for me it's not worth it.
I mean, honestly, that's subject to change.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, I wanted to focus on like writing more, and like that's like it's like a thing that I didn't even like tell people I ever wanted to do for fear of like being judged for it.
Yeah,
or, like,
honestly, I didn't even know you did that until
Yeah.
you showed it.
or like not even having like, or like the fear of like showing it to someone and then them saying like, "Hey, this fucking sucks," which did happen. And then when it happened, I was like, "Bro, what the hell do you know?" And you're like,
That's
like
how
one
it
of-
is,
Yeah,
yeah.
like you're one of the unfunniest people I know. Like, how would you know what's funny? or
Bro,
not?
it's like you're so insecure, and then once someone says something about it, you're like,
Like, what the
"Well,
fuck do you know?"
Fuck you,
yeah,
like,
like, what the fuck, bro? Like, you write something then, asshole.
bro. That's we have a friend that literally that exact shit happened.
Yeah.
Like he's kind of like a film critic. I mean, I love him, but like my little short film, he said something. I forgot what he said.
Yeah.
Oh, he was saying how like cause
We're talking about this after.
no, he knows who it is.
I don't know who it was.
Yeah, you
Oh,
know who
Stan.
you
Yeah.
are.
Oh, okay.
He was like,
Fuck you, Stan, I love you,
He's
though.
like, oh, you pretty much made a silent film.
Yeah.
He's like, and it was just weird, like the audio was weird. And I was like, well, I mean, it's just a girl, like the whole time by herself, so there's no need to put dialogue,
Yeah.
kind of thing. And then he said that, and I was like, you're still in high school, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah, I get you. Not that he's wrong, you know, everyone's entitled to their opinion. It's just, you know, it's so funny how that I could just relate to that so hard. It's just funny.
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah. And then so it was just that is like being more social, I guess, was the thing. Like, because before I would just like work my 2 jobs, come home, not do shit, don't go out, like, you know, just sit in my room all day. But, you know, we started the podcast. I've been writing like a shitload. And then, I mean, for the future, it's like, or for at least 2021, I want to see if like, you know, turning one of those writing things into a real project or something, or like sending it off to one of those competitions where like they'll help you get a pilot made or some shit,
Ooh.
you know, something like that. Because that's what I always wanted to do with my life, and I waited too long to not be proactively like going after it. So I'm just trying to play catch up now, I guess. I'm saying.
Yeah.
I guess like life is too short to like keep putting it off. I just
Yeah.
want to like go chase after it now. And then if I fail, then at least I can go back to kitchen. I'll be really mad all the time, but I can do it.
Like, at least I have that to fall back on.
Yeah. I spent enough time wasting my life doing that, where instead of chasing what I really want to chase in life. So I guess if you take anything from this, people, just do what you really want to do in life, and don't be scared of what people think. Yeah, just go after what you want, unless you want to be like a fucking dog person. And I don't mean like a person who loves dogs, like one of those people that dresses up as dogs, and like something like that. Yeah.
Oh, like furries?
No, you could be a furry. But like, you know those people that dress up as dogs and like they let people walk them and shit?
Oh, unless you like literally want to be a dog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't do
Hey,
that.
I'm sorry if you're not a dog, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, don't do that.
You're not even a person at that point.
Ellie's like, God damn it. But the
Damn.
I guess the cool thing though is your goals kind of align with my goals, so we
Yeah.
can help each other out with that one.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
I just want to point out how when we were trying to think of a subject for the first topic, and then we brought this up. He was the first to laugh.
you. Thank you. He's the one that got philosophical on us.
He was the one. He started laughing about it, and then he had like
And then he
the
went into
best
just-
message
just
for everyone.
Go do what you really want to do.
Yeah, just don't let
Like,
people
damn,
don't
Rob.
be scared and don't let people drag you down.
You're making me want to go shoot something right now.
Let's do it. I'm calling out of work. Let's do it.
All right, let's end it.
Okay. But yeah, Jason, I'm excited to hear yours. 'cause
Oh, really? I don't have anything to
you're
say.
literally one of those people. I'm like, what is going on in that man's mind?
There really is. There really isn't much. I'm just kind of at a pause with this whole kitchen thing, trying to move up the ladder because, like, you know, conventional dining, that shit is kind of dead at the moment unless you
Yeah.
live. Actually, no.
Unless you were already cemented into the place, like it's gonna be hard to fucking
Yeah.
move along right now.
Like, unless there's a cure tomorrow, I'm not getting back on this track until, like, this, you know, this COVID shit dies down, which it probably
Honestly,
won't.
Probably 2022, bro.
Probably 2022 is when it's gonna at least start, but
Yeah.
no, I just got hired at a different job. I'm leaving my current job. That's something new. I start that on the 5th. I don't know. I never really gave my goals too much thought. But, I mean, I got you two over here talking about your goals. I'm like, damn.
It's
I didn't really give it any thought.
it's something to think about, bro, because it oddly it's like you ever
I hear
play
you.
you ever play like an open world game and like you know how like when you're playing Fallout, for example, you'll have like so many missions and over time like it gives you like incentive to want to keep playing the game.
I haven't played in a while, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like that. Like to giving yourself even like little goals,
Yeah.
it makes your life almost feel like a game in a sense. Because then you think of ways how to accomplish this and this and this by this time or this by this time, which I mean for you it might be a little weird because like I don't know. I feel like if you're into like more, I guess you are sort of into arts. But for example, music, right? It's easy to be like, oh, I want to release a song every month. Or I want to make a film every month. But for you, since you're into cooking, it's like, okay, well, like I wouldn't even know what to do with that. You get me? Like, would it like make a post every month, or like you want to like make
See,
this better? Like I don't know.
not too long ago, I went on a drive with Fahim, one of his famous drives. I was the one driving though, but
That's another show in the future. Fahim's famous drives.
yeah, we're gonna have a camera right there. It's gonna be a dash cam. I'm down though. Let's run it, Fahim, if you ever watch this. No, we had a talk, and we were both just kind of talking about how the year was. Not really talking about what's in store for the future, but we were talking about 2020. We were both just kind of like, we just kind of feel like our lives went on pause, and that's just exactly how I feel ever since the first week they told us, like, things are shutting down. I immediately knew that, like, my journey through these kitchens and all that crap is kind of not gonna go anywhere for a while. So ever since then I was just kind of going day by day, just getting through the days, and we were at the end of the year already.
Do you know what date the like the lockdown, I guess?
It was like
Rob, when did you quit? When did you quit? It happened literally like the week
I
of.
did it the week. Yeah. It was like March 28th.
Like late March.
Like that. Yeah, late March.
Late March.
Hmm.
Why do you bring it up?
I don't know. It just feels like it happened earlier than that. It literally feels like we went into the year and it
The
was just
entire
like that.
that's how it
Yeah.
felt.
Yeah.
That's because the entire year we just had shit happen. Kobe died.
Yeah.
Pandemic P.
Yeah. Oddly enough, though, it did feel like it went by fast for me.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
That shit went slow as fuck for me.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
for me, when it was like, when I wasn't working at all, bro, it was just like, you can't go outside, you can't do anything. I'm just stuck in my room like all day. That
You're
shit
like,
was-
hell yeah.
With all this unemployment money.
Yeah. For real.
With nothing to spend it on.
Yeah, with nothing to spend it on. Yeah.
That's yeah.
Just save it for rent.
I don't know. I think it's because I was just constantly doing something, like something.
Yeah.
I don't think there was a moment where I just like stopped and I was just like, okay, like I don't know, like I can't even like. There's very fucking rare days where I wake up and I'm like, what am I gonna do today?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe that's why it felt like it went by fast for me. But I don't know. Last year even felt, or the year before that, 2019 even felt like it went by pretty fast as well.
Did it?
Maybe my life is just flying by.
Maybe.
I'm on autopilot half the time, maybe.
I wish.
When we were working in Guillaume mostly, I know
Yeah.
those days in particular felt twice as long as a normal day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I always tell people, I'm like, it's crazy how I could do 14-hour security and that feels shorter than a 6-hour shift in a kitchen. I don't get it.
Especially at you, bro.
I
It's because, like, then, like, on top of, like, it being stressful on its own, you got, like, extra stressors, like, certain people.
That you
certain
just don't want to work
employees,
with.
And it's just like, bro, like, you're just killing me right now.
yeah.
You're bringing me down so much.
Well, what about in terms of like do you want to stay at Chick-fil-A by the end of the year? You still want to be there?
I just wanted a better paying job. Like, okay, I guess this isn't really goals for the next year, but a goal accomplished, but I haven't even started there, was I just wanted to move up with my pay grade. So,
And you?
and I
You
did.
it,
Yeah.
I did, because my job has been screwing me out of my tips and my checks.
You want a name drop?
I want
bro?
it.
We could
You
talk
can
mad
do it
shit.
now. Fuck it.
Okay. To the owners of Oi, I don't know what the fuck y'all are doing with the tips, but you switched it from the beginning of the month to the end of the month, back to the beginning of the month, and I'm just thinking, no, like either you're pocketing the cash or you're just trying to save up the money because you know we're not getting anything.
Mm-hmm.
So that shit's tough to deal with, and we all depend on them tips.
Talk
Yeah.
that shit, Jason. Talk that shit.
Yeah, you guys are stealing money, assholes.
Pretty much.
From
That's how
our
it felt.
homie. And we take our homies seriously,
Yeah.
right, Rob?
Don't be surprised if you find Oi burned to the ground. Don't be surprised.
Twice, that shit's gonna happen and we're gonna get blamed for it now.
Like, these two said it on camera.
No, we didn't. Pulls up the clip.
Yeah.
Alright, maybe we did. But we were
I mean, I said it, but I didn't do it. I say a lot of things,
But I never
right?
do
Like,
it.
I don't do them, okay?
But yeah, I guess that's one thing I do have accomplished. I did have accomplished this year, so I'll take that.
Alright.
I did want to bring up real quick. I looked up the statistics for resolutions that people already made for next year. The most being health, for obvious
No way.
Yeah.
Why?
and self-improvement. And this is mostly Gen Z and millennials that are being surveyed, and the least being career and love that people are focusing on.
Ooh, that's no, don't set resolutions for love.
For love, how can it,
Like, oh, I'm gonna get a girlfriend this year.
that's stupid.
like, don't
that's
be
a
doing
waste
that.
of time. That's a waste of fucking a
You
waste.
spend a lot of your time doing other things.
Which I get. Okay, the thing is like I get wanting it, but like it doesn't work like that.
I'm gonna say, if you literally have nothing else better to do, go for it. That's it.
But like,
Don't make it a big point in your life.
I feel like the minute you start searching for love is the moments you don't find it.
Yeah.
Personally,
Yeah.
with my relationship, that shit literally kind of fell in my lap. And like I don't think I could ask for a better relationship. So like I don't know. I feel like most relationships that last are the ones that are kind of unexpected.
True.
But I don't know, there's people who like go on Tinder for like 2 years and they end up finding someone they love. So,
How often does that happen?
I mean,
That's like a 1 in a million thing.
yeah, I mean most relationships I hear on Tinder are just
Just hook up.
they're just hooking up. But
Because they're just spreading coronavirus, among other things.
love and career that's
Career, I feel like
Leagues?
that's got to be like a big goal, though.
Yeah.
yeah, but I think that's why it's probably one of the least succeeding ones is because that's hard.
Yeah.
Like
Especially in certain industries, bro. It's like any run-of-the-mill job is like, what can you really ask from your like me working at Amazon? What could I really ask for in my career besides just showing
I
up? and
want the
working every
CEO
day?
position.
exactly.
Yeah.
And there's always going to be someone above you that doesn't want to give up their position. So yeah, that's tough. I feel like the thing that's funny with career though, right, is like most of the time when people say like, "Oh, I want to like move up in my career," it's really just because they want more money.
Yeah.
So I feel like the goal should really be to make more money.
Yeah. True.
And you know, with that, you
I
don't
could add that to my list.
you don't really need. It might not even be in your own like actual career. It could be something you're doing on the side.
Yeah.
When you were mentioning earlier that you started writing, I was thinking like, yeah, that's true because whenever I'm not like even like I do security, but like if I don't want to work for 4 weeks, I don't have to. I can just be
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm just not gonna work for the next 4 weeks. And the cool thing about that is like literally the other day I was like my manager's telling me, oh, so instead of Monday you're gonna get paid on Tuesday, and I wanted to get paid because I wanted to buy something on Monday.
Yeah.
And then randomly, a client that I'm working for sends me a check that I did a film, or I'm doing like film for him
Yeah.
right now. And I was like it just clicked like earlier when you said it, I was like, damn, that's so true. When you're doing something like that you're passionate about on the side that's making you money, it definitely creates less of a stress on you going to work.
Yeah, because then you don't have to worry
Yeah.
about like not getting paid. 'Cause,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think that's what the goal should be if you're
Yeah.
doing career wise. I mean, unless it's something you really care about, like you just care about the position, like probably in your case, like where you're, the money's cool, but you actually care about being like, you know, in the future like a chef somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, in that case, I don't know. Like when people are like interns.
Interns?
Unpaid internship. slavery.
Yeah, pretty much. The biggest scheme ever created.
But yeah, I don't know. We just wanted to briefly talk about that. I was telling him before that we started that I was at work and some dude, I checked his ID and he's like, oh hey, like how are you? And I'm like, or not. Did I ask him or did he ask me first? I asked him first. I was like, hey, how are you? He's like, good. How are you? And I was like, I'm doing pretty well. He's like, oh, that's subject to change. And then he walks away and I'm just like, damn, like,
well,
what
fuck
the
you
what-
too.
what the that was early in the morning too. That was probably like 9:30 a.m. And then
Stoners.
this other guy,
They know it all,
he's
don't
like
they?
an older white guy. He was pretty nice, but he walks up to me and he check his ID or whatever. He goes to walk away and he turns around. He's like, "How's your family?" And I was like, "They're doing pretty well." He's like, "You're doing well?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm doing good." And he's like, "Oh, this is like the first year in a long time where I haven't like heard anything from my family for the holidays." And he walks inside and I'm like, well, fuck. This is depressing. I don't know. I hope that anyone watching this, now I'm getting philosophical. Anyone watching this is
Nothing wrong with that.
starting the new year with a positive attitude amidst all this shit that we're going through, I guess. Not to sound preachy, but
Or feel whatever you want. You want to feel depressed? Go ahead. Feel depressed, I guess.
I mean, yeah,
Live
but
that shit.
it's I feel like a lot of people though now going into this next year, I know I am, are like,
You gotta be optimistic at this
Yeah.
point. Like, come on. We already went through the shit.
Exactly.
Bro. It's
and also though I feel like a lot of people are the goals that they're setting with
knowing
COVID in
what it's gonna be
mind.
like in mind, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So it's like they're planning things a lot different, which is
Yeah.
kind of cool because it makes you think a lot different.
Yeah.
Like now, if I want to go shoot something, I have to do it a certain type of way. Like the right way is to make sure everyone gets tested, and
Yeah.
which is probably the much cleaner way to do it anyway.
In general, yeah.
But we're gonna have to cut real quick, change topics, so we'll be right back.
Let me ask you this. I work with a lot of, compared to me, younger people. They
I like
have
what this is
really, really shitty fucking work ethic. Why do you think it is that, like, younger people have such a bad work ethic? Like, they find it almost demeaning that they have to come to, like, work.
How old are we talking?
Early
Give us-
20s.
Early 20s.
Like,
It's like our age.
so I guess actually your age, yeah.
So, Gio, why are we so...
I feel like I don't know. I want to say I have pretty good work ethic, but at U, I did not. But
But that place was just so...
I wasn't always like that. I started off good and then it ended up like that. So I feel like maybe it's because I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think it's just because I felt like I was better than that.
Yeah, no,
I'm not-
I mean, I
I'm
get
being
that
honest.
feeling when I talk to these fools.
Which,
The one time I talked to them, I never talked to them again.
Was
but
this
I
like your
like how
current
they
job?
work, yeah.
but I mean, I did have other things going on
Yeah.
that I was getting money from as well. So I think maybe it was just like I don't even need this job. I'm just here.
Wait, so
Yeah.
this is at your current job.
Yeah.
It's because you're in Woodland Hills.
That's
like,
possible, yeah.
like every... Not to generalize you guys, but... You guys don't give me you guys aren't rubbing me the right way whenever I encounter like
And when he
a
says
young
you
person
guys,
in their
he means
20s.
white people.
this. That's how. Okay, well you decide for
You
yourself.
said Woodland Hills, bro.
Okay,
You're calling them
whenever
out.
I meet people from
White
that area,
Jewish people.
whenever I meet people from that area, they all just come across the same. Like they feel like they're entitled to everything. Like whatever they're doing, people owe them. I'm like, fuck you. You're working at a fucking. It's a grocery store.
Yep.
Well,
Like-
I see, yeah. I mean, I wasn't like that. I was just kind of like fire me, I don't care type of thing.
See, but at a shitty job, I would be the exact same way. Fire me. I don't give a
Yeah.
shit.
But I mean, Amazon's a pretty fucking easy job.
It's super chill.
And then
bro.
they're what? Like they're
Super
acting
chill.
like all bratty and shit. or
Yeah.
what? I
And
mean,
they're acting like it's like tough work and shit.
I don't know.
So maybe in my case, it was justified. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
not
we
judging
were
anyone
all
else.
like that at GUA
Yeah.
to an extent. So
We were all like, we're better than this.
I think also,
Like literally, like fire me, bro.
Yeah,
I dare
we
you
would
to
tell
fire
them
me.
that.
Yeah.
I think the worst. I think it gets worse as people as the newer generations are coming up.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it, honestly, I hate to sound like this old ass fucking guy.
Nah.
but you know what I'm gonna say?
Start spitting.
I think a lot of it has to do with social media, because
Yep.
you see all these celebrities
And influencers and shit just living their best
yeah,
life.
and then
Yeah.
it makes people feel
They
like
want to do that.
yeah, it makes them like, okay, well, if they're doing that, then I can do that. Which, I mean, to an
You
extent,
can.
is true.
You don't need to be a jackass at work to do
But
it, though.
also, you have to realize, although I shit on, like, especially Instagram influencers, you know, it takes work to do that. There's a reason why not everybody can do it.
It's a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
It's work, yeah.
And, like, and I'm just talking from, you know, even if I want to post, like, a nice picture, right? I'll take a picture. I'll take a picture. I'll take it home. I'll put it into Lightroom. I'll edit it for like 30 minutes. Post it.
Yeah.
And that's just one picture from an amateur photographer. So imagine if you're an Instagram model who travels, who has to also take her own pictures.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you do live like a pretty pretentious lifestyle, but not only do you're probably hitting the gym constantly to look good,
Yeah.
you're probably eating healthy, you're traveling constantly, you're editing videos and photos all the time. Like, although it's shit that they love to do, I mean, that's work, man.
Yeah.
I complain about editing one podcast a week, which is like, it's a love-hate, because like I hate the process of getting to editing, but once I start editing, I like it.
Yeah.
So, I think, but anyways, to digress, I think that's why, is like, I think a lot of people see how other people live, and it
Yeah.
makes them miserable in what they're doing.
Well, that sucks.
Because I've felt that way.
Yeah.
You know, like if I was like you and I take my phone out and I see so-and-so is on tour with so-and-so, I'm
Yeah.
Like, damn, I want to do that.
yeah, exactly. Or, oh, this person's acting in this, or this person's shooting this. I'm like, fuck. So, I think maybe that. It could also be Woodland Hills.
Because
I
when I thought about it, I'm like,
Yeah.
I just thought about the area you work at, and it just made sense to me. It clicked with me.
But I don't know,
Alright.
because I worked at Toys R Us in Woodland Hills, and everyone loved it there.
Yeah. But, I mean, because that's like
It's
one of
Toys
the
R Us.
happiest places on
it really was,
Yeah.
bro.
That's just strange hearing that, because you were just talking about how at Amazon they could not have made working there like easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what can you possibly like bitch about and complain about over there?
I really don't know. I don't know.
Like, the only other reason I can think of is they just feel entitled to
Well,
do whatever
it's
they want.
it's not just even like bitching and complaining. It's just like they like legit like can't work. Like they're so work is such a foreign thing to them. That like you assign them a task and they just like they can't do it within a timely manner. It's just like I just don't get it. Like even as something as simple and basic as washing dishes, like if you put the wrong kids in there, like you're
not
not
gonna get
getting
done.
your dishes washed. And it's
That's
just like,
insane.
and then I'll go in there and I'll tell them basically to fuck off, and I'm like, bro, like leave me alone. I'm gonna handle it. Like I don't want you in here with me because you are not going to help me. You're going to slow me down. Like I'll finish it all in like 30 minutes. I'm just
Honestly,
like,
that's how I felt working with some people like you.
yeah, that's true.
That's how I felt working with almost anyone at you that wasn't us.
Far for real.
The I think a lot of it also is that you're kind of humbled by all the stupid ass fucking jobs you've had.
Yeah.
So you know what it's like to work in a shithole
In a
as
shit-
compared
yeah,
to Amazon.
shitholes.
But to
Yeah.
them, you know, this may be their first, second job where this feels like a lot of work.
It's really just not.
Well, they're in for a rude awakening.
Bro, I have people complain about doing security.
Down for real.
And like, I'm
I'll
like,
be
bro,
chilling.
you're chilling in a room watching cameras.
Yeah.
I mean, for, a long time,
Like,
but
oh, this
It
is
cannot
fucking
get easier.
you have your laptop, you have your phone. I used to do this outside in the cold.
bullshit. Yeah.
Like, I mean, I guess the grass is always greener on the other side, but especially in a time like this, I feel like you can't even complain about working because
Yeah.
people
You should just
aren't
be
even
grateful
working.
you got a job.
Yeah.
Like, we had a friend who was quitting her job and then was in the process of looking for a job, but a lot of the times when she was looking for a job, I was telling her, like, don't be picky. Like, and especially in a time like this,
Yeah.
don't be picky. unless you can afford to be picky. Then, but if you desperately need to pay bills, like pay money, that's also probably it. They're not probably paying any fucking bills.
That's very true.
Yeah, that's true. Probably most of them live at home.
It's funny,
Yeah.
she was picky and she still ended up getting a job though.
Yeah,
She just has a really good resume.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
really doesn't.
She does.
Does she?
Those companies that she's worked for are like known for having hard workers.
Really?
Surprisingly. Bro, look how fast she got a job.
I guess.
She started applying to jobs, like, really, I think the last week of October.
That's fast.
That's pretty fast.
And
Wait,
then
are we
got a
talking about
job
the same
when?
person?
Oh, I was talking about
Talking
Alexis.
about Paula.
Paula? Oh, she was picky?
No. So I'm not saying she was picky, but
Oh.
one thing I would point out is just don't be picky
Oh.
when you're looking for a job.
Alexis is pretty picky, and she got a job pretty fast. And I was like, I don't know how the fuck you do that, because I will put my availability every day, and I'll apply to every fucking job, and it doesn't matter. They won't hire me.
Really?
I feel like they're looking
That's
me
how
up.
it feels.
They're looking me up, and they're like, black, nope. Black and hairy, nope.
Big black and hairy.
Big they have my weight right there. Wait, this guy lost a bunch of weight. Maybe I'll hire him.
You get that one email.
He's like, oh, he weighs 290. He's gonna take up too much room. But fuck, yeah. I mean, we do live in a time where you should just be grateful that you're working.
Yeah.
I know I'm grateful for my job. I think mostly because I'm just not in the kitchen. But
I don't know. I bitch about my current job, but at the end of the day, it's really just not that bad. But I'd rather just move on. That's just
Yeah.
my whole deal.
yeah, I mean,
But those kids, they should be grateful to have a job at fucking Amazon.
yeah,
Yeah, for real.
Like,
One of the like leading companies.
it
in the
cannot
entire
get better.
world, like, yeah,
What could get better? But that's pretty fucking good, though.
yeah, and their benefits are fucking sick, bro. They offer a lot of shit too, and they give us bonuses. Like, and then like these people have the goddamn audacity. Okay, they give us a bonus, and then they tax the bonus, right? Then they're like, oh well, they fucking tax our bonus. They gave you free money, asshole. Like, what do you have to bitch about in that situation? I don't
Bro,
understand.
you remember the managers at GU get bonuses?
Fuck them, bro.
And every time they did, we were just like, for what?
yeah, literally for what?
for our work.
Yeah.
Like, you just sat in the office for like 6 out of the 8-hour shift, and you didn't come out once to help anybody, and you got free money out of it. Like, you should be on your hands and knees praying to God.
They're like, yeah, it's your guys' work, but we told you to do it.
You
I
know
don't
who you
know.
are. You know who you are.
I guess that's just been crossing my mind lately.
That's
Some of these kids, I'm just like, bro, like
I think they're just
you're
ungrateful.
taking a good job and you're like ruining it for me.
yeah, because oh my god, yeah.
But I have my alliance with all my old ladies. Like, yeah,
They're the hard
that's
workers.
my
They're the hard
job.
workers.
They're fucking hard. They put me to shame, bro. Like, when I'm tired and they're still going, I'm like, come on, we've been working for like 9 hours.
You're like,
I
can you
still
just
have
chill?
energy."
Sit
Yeah.
down.
It's like, fuck, man. And they're like, shh, go, work.
Are they
I'm
like
fine.
Latina too?
Yeah,
Oh.
Latina and like little Filipino ladies too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they fucking work.
They work.
Bro. Non-stop. They never stop. Like, goddamn.
Like, are you guys on crack?
Yeah, like, what the hell?
Fuck.
There's
Yeah.
no other
But that's my
explanation.
little crew. That's who I hang out with. I hang out with like all the old ladies and shit.
The good workers.
Yeah, the good workers.
That's how
man.
it feels at my job. I hang out with the 2 old people because I just love working with them.
Cause they got like good work ethic, bro.
Yeah.
But they probably they come from a time when they know what it's like, probably. Like,
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like you work or you don't.
You work or you
or
literally
you don't
die.
get work. Yeah, you work or yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Mm. I mean, I wish it was like that at you. It wasn't like that.
Nah, those just let any literal crackhead come in and get a job,
Yeah.
as we all know. that-
Suffered.
Yeah, suffered through.
That's kind of how it is at my security company sometimes. Like,
Really?
they'll hire someone. Like, the other day I showed up to a job, and then he's like, oh, it's good that, like, you could talk. And I was like, what do you mean? I was like, oh, the guy that was just here was just drunk.
Really?
Like, he had, like, whiskey in his flask. And I was like, I mean, he did overnight, so all he does is just look at cameras. But I'm like,
Still, though.
like, literally your job is just to chill. You can't even just chill without getting drunk?
Nope.
Like,
Are we
like,
getting back into this?
You're almost literally getting free money at that point, right?
Yeah.
Like, to just sit in a room and like. That's free money, bro. That's like all the closest you're gonna get to like
Yeah.
free money.
So
Yeah, I'm not gonna bitch about that.
I don't know. I mean, we never complained when we worked at Stony Point, even though if we were cold or what, we were just
Hell
we
no.
were just chilling. We
You would ask each other for shifts.
we knew we had it good too, and it pissed everybody else off. Damn.
Well, not my fault. You guys let someone out.
Yeah.
Okay, so have you guys seen Tenet?
No.
You haven't seen it? Okay, I saw it. That movie makes me feel stupid.
Why?
Because I saw it and I'm still thinking about it and I still don't fully understand
Oh, that's
everything that
that's
happened.
kind of like
in that
Inception
movie.
then.
No, Inception was very straightforward, as opposed to this film. This film
Oh,
makes me
man.
like think that like maybe I need to go back to school and get educated, because I didn't understand some of the concepts and some of the things that happened in that film. It didn't help that like I watched it at my parents' house, and then well first like they have like a big ass TV, so I was like, okay, this is like perfect fucking thing to
Mhm.
watch Tenet on. And then we went to go rent it from Redbox, and I got the 4K Blu-ray, all that shit. They don't have a 4K
Yeah,
player.
I was just about to say.
Yeah.
I was just about
So
to
then
say.
my dumbass, we had to go back and then rent the regular one. I put it in, and then like, okay, this might be part of it because like while it was playing, like my parents were fighting, and then I was like, "Shut up! I'm trying to watch Tenet. I don't understand what's going on." I'm like, "I'm watching Tenet. Shut up!" And then like they happen to like start arguing like at the most important parts when they were explaining like what happened, but that's besides the point. But yeah, but ultimately at the end of that movie, I was very confused.
I see.
Yeah, it overall great looking movie, fucking dope shit. But
No, maybe you just didn't get it because it was because of your parents.
no, I thought about that a lot. Yeah,
You're like, I could have been watching that shit in a silent room with headphones
Yeah.
on. It wouldn't have made a difference.
with subtitles.
They could have explained the script to me, and I,
Yeah.
I still would have been lost.
Christopher Nolan himself could have like told me verbatim exactly what happened, and I would.
I
There
still
are
wouldn't
some
get it.
confusing things in that movie that like you really do have to like think about though.
See, I've been wanting to watch it, but I've literally been waiting till I get my new TV
Yeah.
because I wanted to watch it in 4K.
Oh yeah, it's
I have 4K.
Yeah, but like 4K, Dolby, like the whole fucking
Yeah.
setup.
yeah. Bro, and the music, like it was making because you know Christopher Nolan, like he's all about like the sounds and the ambiance.
No,
of
he's
it.
literally about every aspect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there were points where it was like like
Shit.
type shit going on.
I was looking at a
So Transformers.
No.
Okay.
I was looking at it was like a little documentary on The Dark Knight,
Yeah.
and it's crazy how, like I don't know, something about in film that I just never understand fully, but I'm just always interested in it is like the coloring of a scene, and like
Yeah.
how it affects what you're
Like
viewing.
your mood.
Yeah,
Is it right?
and like there's certain scenes like whenever what was it? Okay, there was a scene where I think it was when they go into the room when they're trying to find this. I think it was like a shooter, right? When the
Yeah.
parade's happening.
Yeah.
They go into a room, and then you could see like the room is super like blue and like neutral, but then you see out the window and it's super like orange.
Yeah.
And like there's a part where Gordon's like he's at his office and he's like going across like a bridge, and like the wall behind him is like a red brick wall, but the lighting's like super blue, but the red and it was just like a documentary on that shit. And I was looking at it. They had like a little clip for Tenet,
Yeah.
and he had a fucking it was like a little book, and every scene that was scripted, he literally had like what color he wanted the scene to be
Yeah.
color graded in.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? And after I saw that, I was like, I have to see this movie like right
Yeah.
if I want to watch it, like see all the little things.
Yeah, I didn't feel bad when I was talking to my coworker about it, where he's like, "No, I watched it 6 times." And he's like, 6 times at least. He's like, there are still aspects to it that I don't fully understand. I was like, okay, that
So
makes
it's
me
that
feel a little
trippy,
bit
huh?
better. It's just because like I'm not gonna spoil anything, but like they're right off the bat, bro. Right when he throws you the like inverted like shit, you're just like, it's confusing, bro. It's like, okay, you kind of almost have to have like a degree in like quantum mechanics to understand like what's fully going on, bro.
See, how did he write that?
it must have taken him fucking years, and like just nothing but studying up on it.
So you think he actually like studied that shit in order to write it?
Because you can't just pull the shit out of your ass.
Or do you
like,
think he met with like a?
I'm sure he had to work closely with like someone who works in the field of physics and like string theory and all that type of shit to like. Because it's
And
crazy.
Here I am, fucking. I'll like write lyrics and I'll make a connection to like a show and I'll be like, wait, was that the person's name? And I'll go look it up and I'm like, that's the person's name. It makes sense. And I feel so good about myself.
Research.
I had a line. I wrote it the other day. It was like just a stupid ass line. I'm probably not even gonna use it, but
No, you have to.
I forgot the whole line, but it was like, I'm stupid like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Fuck Eustace. And I was like, Eustace, is that his name? And I looked it up and I was like, that's his name.
Pat
There we
yourself
go.
on the back. Like, good job,
I
Gio.
was like, it's a stupid ass line, but I
Yeah.
remembered the
Yeah,
name.
you're gonna have a hard time understanding Tenet too.
I probably will. Probably lock myself in a room watching it multiple times.
I'm gonna
back to
buy it
back.
just so I can rewatch it, and like
I finally understand it.
I'll never understand it. I'm telling you right now. I still don't know if they were in a dream inside a dream. I still don't know.
They did say, so the main guy, John David Washington, did say that the Tenet and Inception are related. It's not meant to be a sequel, but they're related.
How so though?
That's just, he
That
just
they're
confirmed that they're
related?
related.
Did you see it?
But they're both related. Inception.
I mean, for sure, because they both deal with like I don't even know how to describe it. The metaphysical aspects of life.
What the fuck? That's like I wouldn't even begin to like. I was
Okay. Like my mom was like, "What's it about?" I was like, "I can't explain to you what it's about."
because I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. I was like, okay, when Inception came out, can you, like, based on the trailer, could you explain to someone what that movie was about? No.
I still can't.
Yeah. Like, so I was like, and then, like, everyone's like, what's it about? I was like, bro, I don't know. All I know is it looks like a fucking good movie. That's all I can really tell you.
I always think of this because like when I sit down to write a script, like it's mostly premeditated, right? I'll like
Yeah.
think of the idea and I'll like elaborate on it in my mind for like a day and then I'll sit down and I'll write.
Yeah.
But what the fuck was he thinking?
That's what I'm saying, bro. And then now I'm sitting back thinking like, well, I'll never make anything that great. My brain doesn't work on a high enough level that I could ever like.
That's honestly how I feel about To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah, like you don't
Bro,
think you'll ever make an album as good as that.
I listened to that album, and it's like the worst album for me to listen to be creative because I get so discouraged.
Like, this
He's like, I'm not gonna make anything
Like,
like this.
nothing in my fucking however long I live is gonna come remotely close to what this man has created, and that's
Wow.
depressing.
Like,
Like
and he's still going, bro.
that's what I'm
Like,
saying. Like okay, the cool thing, like I don't know, something about that album fucking kills me. Like I can't. But like I'll listen to like Black Thought for example. I'll listen to
Yeah.
like a Black Thought album when I need inspiration to write, and that shit will help me. And like I know that nothing I will ever create will come close to it, but it's like I could do a pretty good job of like being inspired by it.
Yeah.
But with To Pimp a Butterfly, I like it's so I feel like it's so far ahead that even if I wanted to be inspired by it, it would just sound corny.
I get that, yeah.
And like I
For
feel like
sure.
that's like the same.
Yeah. Because, I mean, that man must have taken years to write that. Like, I don't know. Well, we'll discuss it more once you guys have seen it. And then we'll just
Yeah.
all be fucking lost.
We're just all gonna sit here and be like,
The podcast.
Oh, no.
The podcast titles is gonna be question marks.
Yeah, for real. Like,
I'm okay with that.
I don't know. Maybe we never saw Tenet. I don't know, like, according to this. Like,
We're supposed to meet up and watch Wonder Woman at some point.
uh,
Just cause I mean I heard it's
you guys don't got HBO Max?
one of us
I do.
does, I'm sure.
Yeah, I do.
He does. We all use Jason's.
Nice. I was gonna watch it, but
I mean,
don't know. Wonder
it's-
Woman is not the biggest character for me, so. I'm just-
No, yeah. I mean, I just want to watch it because
I just want to watch a movie.
well that
Yeah,
and then also the first one was pretty damn good.
it was.
So
Also, I heard Pedro Pascal is really good in this movie.
yeah, I mean he's good
You
in
can see his
everything,
face.
really.
Yeah.
In this one.
He's like, yeah, I think that was my best work. Do you think he thinks Game of Thrones is his best work?
He was in Game of Thrones.
Wait, I think of the right.
Pedro Pascal.
Look it up.
Was he?
Wait, was he what?
Was Pedro Pascal in Game of Thrones?
Oh,
Get off of Sims, Ellie.
I was looking something else.
I know he was in Narcos.
Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong show. I think it is Narcos. It doesn't help that I've never watched Game of Thrones.
I've never seen that shit. So, I'm not gonna get any help.
All I know is that it fell off in the last season.
Yeah, that's the meme. That everyone roasts that shit.
Mhm. He was in the 4th season.
Yes, sir. See? I'm stupid.
Pedro
And he
Pascal.
was in Narcos.
Yeah,
He's both.
so...
You know, he's also in The Mandalorian. You might not know it because he never takes off his
He's
helmet.
Boba Fett?
Yeah.
That fool used every goddamn excuse to take off his helmet in that last season.
He really did.
He's every fucking excuse.
At least they wrote it in a way where it wasn't super bad, though.
Yeah.
It was obvious, but
It
it
was-
wasn't,
yeah.
like... It's weird seeing... Because I didn't really know too much about Bill Burr, but it's weird seeing him in that episode and then seeing his interviews and shit, and I'm
Yeah.
like, wow, you're nothing like that character.
Yeah, for real, yeah.
That's crazy. It's a really
and then
good
the
actor.
fact that like he's made fun of Star Wars
He was
for
like
so
a big
long.
Star Wars hater
yeah.
for a while, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't
That's
know
what.
that.
That's the reason why Jon Favreau brought him, because he was just like, he's like, why would I be in a Star Wars movie? He's like, I talk shit about Star
He's like,
Wars all the time.
exactly.
He's like, yeah. He's like, your fans will get a giant kick out of it. And he's like, okay. Yeah.
And he killed it.
Yeah.
Damn, that's funny as shit. My fuck, what was I gonna say? I was telling Jason that I think they pushed back the next season for it.
2022.
They said 2022?
22, yeah, but like after
Early,
Boba
right?
Fett.
Yeah.
Damn, and then Boba Fett's not coming out to the end.
No,
of next
Boba
year.
Fett's coming out before that. Yeah, but the end of
Yeah.
next year. I think they said December.
Yeah, it's
December.
because I think they don't want it running parallel with each other. Because
Oh.
Book of Boba Fett's probably gonna lead into Mandalorian season 3.
Oh, really?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So it's technically like a season 2.5.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a lot of crossover, right?
Yeah,
Ooh, I'm excited.
I'm down.
I wonder if they're gonna do like flashback shit, maybe of like.
Showing him how he got
I mean,
out the Sarlacc.
I'm sure they're
pit
gonna
and
do
shit.
something like that, right?
They have to.
But you think they're even gonna go further back, like show Django?
Doubt it. Well, I think maybe once.
Maybe
once.
something.
It would be cheap because it's the same actor, right?
Yeah. So it wouldn't be too hard. I don't know in what context they would need to do that, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, I saw a meme where it was like Luke seeing Boba, like Luke leaving, seeing Boba on his way in, and it's like
Yeah.
that Fast and Furious thing where they're looking through the window at each other. I was like, fuck, I didn't even think about that. He probably got back as soon as he was leaving, too.
Yeah, for real.
He's like, was that a fucking X-Wing? Like, alright, fucking... Alright, well, we're gonna cut real quick, so we'll be back.
Taika Waititi.
What? What about
That
him?
was Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
see,
the best one.
Yeah, easily.
Dude, that dude is so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen What We Do in the Shadows?
No, I have
Oh
not.
my god. That's something you gotta check out. Like, you will literally laugh.
He Oh, they came out with the behind the scenes for the last season of The Mandalorian,
Oh, really?
so I'm excited to watch that. I haven't seen it yet. Probably watch it by next week. But yeah, we were off camera for a second. We were talking about how did we even get into that? We were
Because
saying
we were saying, what was the all-female led Star Wars?
oh right. They're talking about the Thor movies and how the first two are just kind of trash. I don't know. I think the fight against that, what are they called? Destroyer? What are they?
Yeah.
Sentinel? Is that what it was?
That was a
They're
destroyer.
good enough.
Destroyer?
Sentinel.
It was a destroyer.
I think that was pretty cool, but
That was it.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
No, that's why the Thor movies, except besides Thor Ragnarok, were
yeah,
whatever.
Thor Ragnarok was fucking,
Yeah.
it's golden.
Even Captain America, the first one was whatever.
Yeah,
What was this? Winter Soldier was pretty badass.
That was
though.
really
Yeah.
amazing.
And then
good.
Civil War is just like I think one of the greatest films they've ever done.
yeah, but that wasn't even like a Captain America.
Nah, it was like a
movie.
mini.
That was a mini Avengers movie, yeah.
They cheated on that one.
True.
But
They
yeah,
didn't want to call it Avengers.
Winter Soldier was really good too. Who directed those?
The Russo brothers.
Oh, they directed those too?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's why they got them to do the Infinity War and Endgame.
Understandable. Damn, they're probably just sitting on thrones of fucking money right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised that Favreau had something to do with
He did
The
the
Avengers
first two
movies,
Iron
right?
Man.
No, but did he even touch anything on the Avengers movies? Like the
I don't know.
no?
I don't know.
I don't know because I know the Russo brothers wrote the scripts for them too.
Imagine fucking
Well, because like the first Avengers that was done by Josh Whedon. He did the first two Avenger movies and then
they were okay.
got kicked out. Age of Ultron was pretty shitty.
Yeah, it was
It was a pretty.
it felt
shitty
like a bad
Quicksilver.
Transformers movie.
Yeah.
The first one was with Loki. First one was pretty good.
First one's
actually.
good.
Yeah.
Except rewatching it, like, dude, Captain America's outfit is so shitty.
Yeah.
It's just spandex and it looks so weird.
That's why they made fun of it.
And then like what I didn't understand is like back then, like why did Thor have like blonde hair and then like blonde eyebrows?
Yeah, that was weird.
And then all of a sudden he's like normal now, like with regular eyebrows and shit. Like what happened, bro? I need a little context.
He
for
dyed
that.
him. He's a god. He could just.
Yeah. You saw what he did?
I want to be black.
That's dope. Yeah, until he comes to like California,
No.
LA, somewhere,
No.
and he's like, oh, better switch back.
So John actually had a part in Avengers Endgame, Spider-Man Far From Home, and he had a part in The Wolf of Wall Street.
No, but he like played characters.
Oh.
As far as well, you were asking as far as like writing or directing or anything, right?
Yeah. Because I know he is happy.
He's happy. Yeah.
Damn, he was in fucking Wolf of Wall Street?
That I cannot pinpoint if he was in Wolf of Wall Street.
The fuck did he do in Wolf of Wall Street?
I don't know. I don't remember seeing.
He was
him
probably
in
just
it.
one of like the businessmen in the back. Or
Yeah,
some
just
shit.
some. Yeah.
I feel like if I saw him, then I'd be like, oh, he's that guy. But it's not coming to me right now.
Sounds like you gotta watch it again.
Yeah.
That's a movie that's well worth rewatching.
Yeah. I've seen it so many times that I could see it so many more times. What, fuck, why can't I remember the name of that DC movie? The Rock. Is it Black Adam?
Black Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that movie.
Yeah. If it ever comes out.
Yeah. I saw his training regiment for his video.
Did he need to
my
train anymore?
Fucking god.
Dude's a beast, bro.
He could like, okay, he could get like slightly less buff for like a certain role he's doing, for if it's like a romantic comedy or whatever, and then like he'll bulk up so fucking fast. Like
Yeah.
I follow him on social media and he'll post like when he's like working out, he'll post like little videos and whatnot, and like it will take like 4 days for this dude to just get bigger.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Do you think that's
how?
all natural?
him.
You think he takes any form of steroids?
I feel like maybe in the past, but not now. I think maybe when he was doing wrestling,
Yeah.
and I feel like he's admitted to that before. But now, like he's Samoan.
Yeah.
Like
They're
that's
just
that's
naturally
literally in
big.
his blood.
He's
Yeah.
built different.
If you look at his dad too, his dad was big.
Yeah, big as fuck.
So and seeing how he trains, like, and the thing with steroids is, like, it can only take you so far.
yeah.
You know, because a lot of it is more for show.
Yeah.
So, like, and seeing what he actually does in terms of numbers, I mean, even if he is taking steroids, like, he's
The proof's right
pulling his
there.
own weight just muscle-wise
Yeah.
anyway. But, yeah, he's huge as fuck, man. He's, like, that one guy who's super buff. Because usually, like, in terms of, like, fitness goals, I guess, I look at, like, super, like, bodybuilders, and I'm like, that's just gross. But with,
yeah.
but him, I feel like he actually just looks good
Yeah.
for how big he is.
Or it looks natural.
Yeah,
At least,
yeah.
It doesn't look freakishly. Ugh.
As to like where have you seen Arnold in his prime?
Oh
Yeah.
God.
He looks like a bag of meat, bro.
That dude was a bag of meat.
And
That's why.
and even then he looks more natural than a lot of these other bodybuilders.
Yeah. Some of them are just like they're kind of creepy to look at.
Yeah.
Like ugh.
Like they look like they could flex and their shit would just pop
Yeah, for real.
like a balloon. This is nasty. If you had an ideal body type, like as a celebrity, who do you think you would aim for?
I'm trying to think of the most vain.
Don't say Action Bronson.
No. Like what's the most vain thing I could think of? Brad Pitt Fight Club. I would look like that.
Okay.
And then I'll never have to do anything for the rest of my fucking life.
Just make an OnlyFans.
Everything will be handed to me because I'll be the most be the prettiest thing on earth.
Damn. I don't know, because I was thinking, like, older. Like, as an older person, Brad Pitt in Once Upon a Time.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
Because he was older, but he was still...
Yeah.
Because what is he, like, almost 50 years old?
In that movie?
Dude's fucking ripped.
Yeah.
When he took his shirt out, like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
I mean,
And then there was, like, absolutely no need for him to actually take
He
his
just
shirt
did
off.
it.
And it was just like, he was like, hey, Quentin, you know what would make this scene better? Is if I just took my shirt off.
you know damn well Quentin told him to do
He
that.
told
Yeah.
him to take his shirt off. And he was probably like, hey, you want to show your feet, too? Because you know that feels like I got a, like, huge foot
Yeah.
fetish, right?
Yo, your feet are in the shop, but they're not dirty enough. So,
For
can you
real.
just, like, walk around in a circle?
For real.
The, so, what about, like, for a younger person?
Damn. Honestly, that's hard. Jake Paul. No, I'm kidding. I can't do that. I can't do that. I don't know. I can't think of
We're
anyone,
going
like...
to edit that out.
you
I'm
can just censor it.
I'm gonna boost the audio right there.
Yeah, that was offensive. I don't like that.
I don't know. Like, am I thinking, like, our age range or just younger
Nah,
than
just
what I
younger.
said? Honestly...
I feel like you could be like. I feel like okay, like max Jason potential would be like Jason Momoa, but if he was like slightly fatter, not
Take
as
that.
not as chiseled. Like
I'll
just
take that.
bigger. Could you see that? Because I
I'll take
think
that.
you're kind of built like a Islander.
You build different.
Build different.
This fool has like such a strong back. It's so
Yeah.
strange. Like with like
Nothing's caught up to his back.
I swear, like your back is just stays developed.
It's because whenever you guys weren't at it was all me.
Yeah, you had to carry it all on your back down.
He's like, let me go clean these fucking vents. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I could see that. Maybe even like
That's a good one though, Jason Momoa.
yeah, if he was like just a little bit like less muscly, just more big, like more realistic looking. You know? Have you seen that commercial where he takes his fucking arms off?
Oh, and he's all super skinny.
That's
and
just
shit, yeah.
nasty. And he takes his like he just wants everyone to look at him like not as a sex icon, but it's just not gonna work. I mean mine is Winston Duke.
Yeah.
I think that's where my genetics will lie one day, hopefully. if I try hard enough. But we were talking actually. My girl asked me, or no, we were talking about celebrity passes. So like, if you're in like a relationship,
Yeah.
like you'll be like, it's kind of a joke, I guess, but it's like,
It's
oh,
not.
Take no joke.
yeah, it's not
It's
really.
not.
This ain't no
Yeah.
joke.
Oh, so you know
If
what it is.
opportunity arises.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So who, like, if someone asked you,
The list is too long.
it's too
We
Just
long.
pick
Wow.
one. Just pick one.
Of like celebrities I would sleep with,
Yeah.
bro. I mean,
That's a
how
big
much?
list.
How much do you have on the camera? How much time we got?
We got like another hour.
He's like, I need more time than that.
All right, let's just
Hold on,
say
let me go get my notebook. I have it.
it's just a scrapbook with pictures, stains on them.
No names though. Guess to memorize them.
I mean, fuck.
Just name like 3.
Okay.
He's like, Gio, but that's a lot.
Okay, for sure, Margot Robbie. She's just like stunningly beautiful. Like, but I feel like if I were to meet her in real life, like, I would just be too nervous and just like start like profusely sweating.
Start
My
farting.
face would turn red, and then I was just like, "I'm sorry, I have to go." Sorry. Let's see.
I can't imagine you doing that, but honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, I know I'm usually cool and calm, but
You're a softie on the inside.
yeah. Down the newest one, and especially because I saw her in that James Bond trailer, Anna de Armas.
I don't
Who
even
the fuck?
think I know who that is.
What'd you call me?
The girl from Knives Out.
Oh, the main girl. The
Yeah.
one that had the throwing up issue?
Yeah.
Oh,
Bro, have you seen her like dressed up and like
only
bro,
seen her in that
fucking
movie.
banging, dog, ridiculous. Ben Affleck's hitting that.
Oh, they're together?
I guess.
You can't compete with Batman, bro. Sorry.
He was Batman, dog. I'll never be Batman.
He's not Batman anymore.
I'll never
He was
even be
Batman.
Robin.
I'm more in like the Penguin area.
Yeah.
What did you say yours would be earlier?
I said Zendaya.
Oh yeah.
I was in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
This isn't a bad
Have you seen
choice.
Euphoria?
No, but I heard it's really good.
It was really good.
Why'd you say it like that?
Well, because then it's like it started off like super like cool, and then after a while I was like, bro, these kids are just fucking whining about everything.
That's how it is though.
It started off like super intellectual.
Now you know
and I
what-
thought it was like so great, and then like as the episodes progressed, I was like, I get it. Like you like drugs. Like stop pretending that like you want more. Like you're just a drug addict. Like just I don't know.
Oh, is she a drug addict? in that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the whole point of that show is that she's like a drug addict and it's and then shit happens. There's like a transvestite and shit.
Wait, she was?
No.
Oh,
Her
there
friend
was.
is.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then I said, I don't find a lot of celebrities attractive for whatever reason.
That's really weird.
I think since they're put on like a, I don't know. I feel like just a lot of them don't look realistic, and that's just weird to me.
But I feel like early 2000s that could have been said, but I feel like now like
No, this is getting better.
yeah, like
But I always say like Scarlett Johansson.
obvious.
My girlfriend was very surprised that I said Gina Carlo. Is that her name? The one
I
that
don't-
plays.
Oh,
Cara Dune.
Cara Dune.
The
Yeah.
Mandalorian.
Okay.
She was like, really? Her? She looks like a dude, and I'm like, not to me. She looks buff, but
they're
she
like,
doesn't.
You're about to learn something about me, baby.
I don't know. I think she's attractive. Margot Robbie's attractive, but I don't know. I don't
Well,
know.
it's just because like I've seen her like in interviews and shit too, and she just seems like super
Yeah,
like fun person that like to actually hang out
for
with.
sure.
But she could just be acting. I don't know.
Damn,
She's
that's
acting
true.
like a
They
nice
are
person.
really good actors, so
Yeah.
you never know. I don't know who else I'd put on mine. I don't know that I've always had that issue though. People always ask me, and I'm like,
Ask me again in a day, I'll have more answers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Or different answers.
I think that's what people need to learn about Jason as well. Is, on the podcast, I feel like he doesn't say too much, but I feel like it always hits you later.
It's
Like,
cooking.
when he's
Yeah.
trying to get you home and shit, he'll be like, "Oh," and then he'll say the answer.
Literally,
like,
we've streamed before, and then he'll mention something back on the podcast,
yeah.
and I'm like, "Fucking why? What?"
Why you bringing up bullshit?
He's like, "It just clicked," and I'm like, I do the same shit though. Like sometimes when I'm editing this, I was like, "Fuck, I should have said that."
Yeah. Oh, you'll have a problem with Tenet too. Just so you know.
Fuck. We're all gonna. You say we're gonna talk about it, but we're all gonna be talking about different movies.
Yeah, for real.
It's just the same movie.
Oh shit! I watched Inception
Yeah, for real.
for the first time.
Did they ever? Wasn't there supposed to be like a Spider-Verse 2?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
I
could
guess
do that
so.
during COVID.
Yeah, for real. They got time to animate it.
So they're probably working on that as we speak.
Yeah. I heard that movie took like years to make though.
Yeah. I mean, look at that animation style. That shit's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
I would really like to see a live action. You think they're gonna have Miles Morales in the Spider-Man movie, considering literally every fucking other person is in that movie?
Yeah. I don't know. It's already so jam packed as it is, but I don't think like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are gonna be like. I don't think it's gonna be that they're like main protagonists
No.
along with Tom Holland. I think it's gonna be more of like cameo type.
They're gonna-
shit.
I think what's gonna happen is they're gonna fuck with the multiverse and then end up
Yeah.
in one of their worlds, and it's
Yeah.
just gonna be mentioned. There's been a confirmed picture going on of Andrew Garfield in a black Spider-Man suit, though,
Oh really?
which I don't think happened in.
It didn't. In
yeah,
his
so-
movies, no.
He looked pretty damn good. I mean, I don't really like him, but he
Yeah.
looked pretty good.
They're like, look, no one likes you, so we're gonna give you the one thing that will make people actually like you.
We're
as
gonna make you
Spider-Man.
black.
We're gonna make you cool, bro.
But I'm just looking forward. Wait, next year we're supposed to be getting some movie, right?
Well,
We're supposed to get a lot of things.
Plans, yeah, we're gonna be getting a lot of shit.
Well, I think didn't they switch it recently according to COVID's thing, or did I make that up? Cause wasn't I think
I don't know. I'm not
Bro, I
saying
think
you're
you're
a
making
liar,
shit up.
but-
no, cause
Yeah.
I know Black Widow they
Oh, they pushed
Oh,
it
they
back.
actually put a date, but I forgot what the date was.
Oh, I don't know. As far as I knew, it was postponed.
Oh, maybe I don't know. Cause yeah, it was supposed to come out like
In October, I think.
Yeah.
October.
Well, I mean, now the biggest thing is that like whether it's gonna go to streaming or not. So that's the biggest thing now.
I mean, I don't see why not. You're not gonna put it in theaters, bro.
Well, a lot
Some
of
theaters
them,
are open.
a lot of
Yeah.
them want to wait off until they could put it in theaters.
Are theaters over here open at all?
No,
I don't
as
think
far as
so.
I know, no. Maybe
Cause I know in Florida they are.
drive-through theaters or whatever.
Oh, drive-ins. Would you guys go to a
I
drive-in
don't-
see a movie
Not
like that?
for a movie
the
like I
thing
really
is,
want
like,
to see.
I haven't experienced a drive-in movie since I was like a really, really little kid, so I don't remember if it was like
Or
an
is it-
actual enjoyable experience or not. Because I was like way too little to remember like how it actually was.
Yeah.
If I'm just casually watching a movie, sure. But if it's some like a new release that I really want to like pay attention to, I'm gonna want to do it.
Yeah. Imagine like
Imagine watching
In a
Endgame.
seeing
drive-in?
Endgame
Like,
and
I don't want to
fucking.
do that.
However, if you have a really nice car though,
Yeah.
like my mom's boyfriend doesn't really have a nice car, but he has like THX speakers.
Yeah.
And I've watched shit in his car, and I was like, this is doable.
Well, but when you go to the drive-in, is it like just one like loudspeaker that you all listen through, or
Nah, usually they have you like, you either have a radio or they put it
Yeah.
on a station, and then you turn your car on, and tune it to the station.
Oh, really? Nah, that's annoying.
Yeah, it is annoying because then your car's running the whole time.
Yeah,
So, I always wondered that too. I was
like
like,
connected to my Bluetooth speaker, bro.
and also, is there not like latency between the? I feel like there'd be latency
Yeah.
between the video.
Yeah,
and what you're hearing.
imagine they're
Oh,
moving
God,
their
it's all
mouths
those old-
and then a minute
Oh, it's
later,
like an old
like,
dub movie.
Yeah.
Ew. Yeah, that would ruin the experience for me.
I want to interview one of those guys who did the English dubs over like the Japanese Chinese movies.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
would be
God.
Be like, how was that? They were just like, yeah, we would just guess as to where we should put the audio in
down
because
for
it really
real.
doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
Because they'll wait for them to finish and then they'll say it.
Yeah.
Vice versa too. When they're dubbing an English movie in Japanese or Chinese. I feel like, are those movies usually Chinese or Japanese? Chinese, right? Because
I
they're
don't know.
Both.
they're kung
Both.
fu movies.
All those kung fu movies.
Yeah, that's what I mostly mean. I think they're mostly Chinese.
Yeah.
Making sure I'm getting everything right, cause I don't want to be
canceled.
I don't want to be canceled.
Don't want to be considered insensitive.
Jason's gonna cancel me.
Are you, bro?
Isn't everyone here?
No, you went out.
No.
What? Don't you remember?
The fuck, I don't even know what. It feels so weird because as to next year, not even just movies, but literally anything. I haven't seen anything with a date of 2021.
No, except for TV shows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
serious. Yeah,
I don't know. Movie theaters aren't going to exist anymore, and I'm really sad about that.
you think that's fully gonna happen?
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Especially
think
with
they're just
Warner
gonna-
Brothers signing off that deal to send everything to HBO Max.
Oh, they did that?
Yeah.
Wait, who?
Warner
Warner
Brothers.
Warner
Brothers.
Brothers.
They-
Everything?
Everything that is gonna, I mean, they'll still release it in theaters, but the day it's released in theaters, it's also gonna be on HBO Max. So there's no incentive to go to the theater.
I feel like, well, if movie theaters are open, I feel like they would still get business because people still have the not everyone's gonna have a nice ass TV and sound setup.
Yeah, but also, like, all you have to do is like either pay for HBO Max or use a friend's HBO Max. And instead of paying $15 to like $20 a ticket, you essentially get the movie for free. And then you could just sit at home and make your own popcorn and soda and shit. And then like, I mean, I'm just thinking from like the average consumer's point of view, someone who's like doesn't appreciate movies as much as we do. And obviously they're gonna choose sitting at home, fucking watching in the comfort of their own home, as opposed to like getting up and going to the theater.
I think maybe personally, just because it's like we live in California next to LA and Hollywood,
Yeah.
most people would rather go to a movie theater. But I know if we're in fucking, I don't know, Ohio or something,
Yeah.
where the cost of living is cheap and everyone has probably a nice TV and shit,
Yeah.
they're probably like, what's the point? Plus, their movie theaters over there probably suck
Yeah, probably.
compared to what we have over here.
I mean, honestly, I was really impressed that Tenet still made like $300 million off of fucking ticket sales. That's really impressive during a goddamn pandemic.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I didn't even know that many theaters were open.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, how the hell did this movie make $300 million?
I'd always saying like in theaters, and I'm like, where?
Yeah, but where, bro? Like, you're saying in theaters. but
Like, go find one.
What theaters? That's just other states, I guess, or just different
people who had it good.
counties. Yeah, I guess. Which is stupid. Like other states, their shit is open, but they're at the same risk level as us. So I'm just.
They have loose laws over there.
A lot of other states and people in other states talk shit about California because of our laws.
Yeah.
And like everyone was saying how it's stupid how we're locked down when I think actually Trump said it. Could be wrong. Fact check me on that. But I think he said something that he was like the lockdown just doesn't work considering that other states are not locked down and their numbers are decreasing while numbers in California are rising.
I
That's
mean,
such a stupid
mathematically,
claim.
that doesn't make sense.
That's a stupid claim.
But
What doesn't make sense
he's
is
the president. I'm not. So he's doing something right.
What doesn't make sense is that the thing about that is California has one of the biggest populations.
Yeah, it's such a dense population
So.
too. Like, we're so crowded together as well.
We're also getting more testing, which is why we have more cases in other places that he's talking about that don't have cases.
But also in California, like, you've seen how many dumbasses we have on our personal feed,
Yeah.
social media, of people that are just continuously going out, hanging out, drinking, not wearing masks, fucking partying. I gotta say, that's probably different in other states.
Yeah, very true. Because I mean, party culture out here is.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, God.
Bro.
I mean, we were not just talking about not too long ago, homeboy that we saw on Insta. So.
Had strippers.
And it's happened
in his
more
house. Yeah.
since then too.
And then that fool had the audacity to go to Mexico.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. And then, like, saying things like, it's not gonna stop us. You fucking asshole.
Yeah, it's stopping us.
Yeah, you're stopping us from living our lives because you want to fucking be a jackass. So positivity, 2021. We're going for it.
We could be positive while calling people out.
Yeah, we could be
Yeah.
COVID positive.
We could be positive.
Hey, for real, yeah. That's it, guys. It's been a great year. I don't know. We have nothing else to say, so
Yeah, we talked. We had a little meeting off camera and decided that we were just dragging, but it's okay because that's what a podcast does.
yes.
But yeah, I guess if you're seeing this, I hope you're starting off the year on a good note. If you are or you aren't, comment down below. Let me know how it's going, or let us know how it's going.
Let us know, yeah.
And
We'll
fucking talk to
reply.
us.
I have nothing better to do. I'll be honest with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just give me 3 to 5 business days to reply.
me and Rob Saturday morning, we're sitting there.
Yeah.
We're literally replying to the comments as they come
Yeah.
in, sometimes to each other.
Yeah.
So, every Saturday, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, if you didn't know. Is it standard? Is it daylight? No, Pacific time. Whatever it is at the moment.
Pacific time.
But you want to throw in all the plugs and whatnot?
Yeah, go check out Boss Man Brands. Robert, all caps, 15 for 15% off. Check out 3G1C Podcast Instagram. I haven't made a meme in a while because you guys don't appreciate it. So, don't appreciate it, I'm not going to make it. There, said it.
Damn.
Jason, you got anything to plug?
I don't.
Plug one thing.
I can't.
Where can people find you?
At home. Or Chick-fil-A Northridge.
Chick-fil-A Northridge. That's the
Chick-fil-A
answer I was looking for.
He's giving you 100% off of your Chick-fil-A sauce.
Hold up. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you got scared, huh?
But
I did.
you have to buy something. So.
My boss is about to start flaming me. I don't even work there yet.
Shit.
You give out shit for free?
It's the sauce. It's free anyway. Doesn't matter.
Gio, you got anything?
I don't really have to plug.
Yeah.
Nothing really. Just creating shit at the moment. But once something's ready, I will let you know. Well, I guess if anyone has that lives in LA, anything that they want to film, hit me up. I'm willing to work. I think Rob, you'd probably be down to come through, see what you could do as well,
Yep.
right? So, let us know. Also, shout out to Ellie in the corner, being the fact checker. Honestly, today we weren't really talking facts too much, but
Clap it up.
it was nice having her here. Nice energy. Clap
Yeah.
it up.
Clap it up.
Anything to plug?
Jason's cooking Instagram. I don't know why you don't plug it.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Thank you.
Forgot.
There we go.
He forgot.
Yeah. The name of said cooking Instagram?
You want to say
Honestly,
it?
I don't even remember the name of it. Here, can you fact check me and see if I'm right?
Jason, the social media god over here.
You know? Doesn't even need to know his own shit.
Nah.
I got other people do it for me.
He just got verified.
Okay, at Jason the Cook _JTC.
Jason the Cook _JTC stands for Jason,
Jason
the
the
Cook.
Cook.
Yeah.
Got it.
Just in
Alright.
case you didn't get it the first time.
Yeah, just in case.
Nice. So nice you named it twice. Fucking sick. Alright, all joking aside, I love you guys. I really hope 2021 is better.
We all do.
Yeah, and that's it. I just I want you guys to like and subscribe because I want to make this podcast a real thing. I want to make it our full-time job.
Let's go.
That's it.
All
I
right.
love you guys.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.